It's a mess in this attic, lot going on, but there ain't no need to panic. Come on up and join, we getting wild, getting manic. Spitting truth for all you fanatics. Every week got something new to say. Ain't no filter, this shit coming straight from the brain. It's coming straight from the brain. Yeah, it's coming straight from the brain.
So Will and I have taken our 2 mustaches. We're gonna hit the streets of downtown Grand Rapids, do a little bit of man or woman or non-binary person on the street interview, if you will.
We're gonna do some interaction with the public,
and we'll see what we're gonna find.
what kind of mustaches we can ride, perhaps.
We do have our mustaches, so if we're stalling conversationally, we always know we can fall back there. But other than that, we don't have a plan. We're gonna get some candid street talk.
Well, I'm hoping to meet some new people, and maybe hopefully get a good story or two. I haven't heard any creative stories enough lately because I haven't met enough new people. So you never know what we're gonna hear.
I know that I'm approachable spiritually and with my actual personality, but am I approachable from a distance? I've got hair down past my shoulders. I'm wearing a modified version of the Canadian tuxedo, both short sleeve and short edition. It could be an intimidating situation, so we're gonna have to rely on our spirit and our aura and the help of Billy Guns here in order to make sure that these people are actually willing to talk to us and willing to give us a piece of themselves. So let's make it happen. Let's enjoy this. If it goes well, this will be the first of many. If it goes poorly, it'll most likely be the first of many. So enjoy the mustache ride. Let's start the show. We might have miscalculated the amount of random population just walking around Grand Rapids on a Tuesday early afternoon. Calder Plaza had only one person. That was the parking meter guy who threatened us that if we left the car, he was going to give us a ticket. So, not a great interview, honestly. Wasn't willing to sign the release. So now we're on to different areas of the city. See if we can't scrounge up some people. Woo! Hey, let's do it.
Bring on the people.
Okay, we're in downtown Grand Rapids. This is one of the most populated footbridges in the city, perhaps the only footbridge in the city. And there's no feet. There's no people. We were just at Calder Plaza. Nobody was there. Now we're walking over to Anabawan Park where there appears to be nobody there. I'm looking to my left. I see that the Blue Bridge is also vacant of people. Now, this is a conundrum, but we're going to keep doing it. We're going to see what we can find. Maybe this microphone will draw a crowd. We'll see. I mean, just completely devoid of people. There's an astronaut statue over there. There's a homeless guy sleeping under a tree. What are we gonna do, Will?
I think we have to try a new location, unfortunately.
We're outside the Love statue here at beautiful downtown Grand Rapids. We still haven't seen anybody. Grand Rapids Panera Bread, nobody here. Still no sign of anybody. Here I'm at the famous 3 flags of downtown Grand Rapids. No sign of anybody. Does this guy not understand that we're trying to run a goddamn show over here? Audio production? We keep on, we move on. Oh, here's somebody famous. How you must be pretty famous to want to drive around in a Lincoln Stretch Navigator from 2012. It seems like you'd always want to maybe keep a little more inconspicuous look if you're a famous person, you know, than the Lincoln Navigator stretch limo. Is there any purpose for the limousine outside of attention? Comfort, gas mileage, security, just lanky people. There's nothing up there. There's nobody up there. Here we are outside the lovely Courtyard Marriott in beautiful downtown Grand Rapids, and I'm happy to report that there's still nobody around. Is there anybody? Can I get somebody? There's literally nobody. Sir, would you be willing to give me a hand for an interview? I'm here at the corner of Fulton and Market in downtown Grand Rapids. Still haven't seen anybody. Where are the people? People? Have you seen anybody? The search will continue. Here I am in Grand Rapids. I've always wanted to do the old walk and talk. Of course, usually the walk and talk includes other people. Here I am outside of the wood. Okay, we get it. Yeah, cool. Here we are outside the woods, one of the few places in town where you can get a nice grilled salmon steak on a Sunday afternoon and be grinding with college co-eds no more than 8 hours later. Still no signs of anybody else. So we move on. We continue. Here we are under the bridge at Oaks in Granville, one of the coolest spots to hang out if you're trying to beat the heat and avoid the sun on a warm summer day like this. And yet here we are in the veritable icebox of the city, and yet there still is nobody. It's a goddamn ghost town. This is the closest thing we've actually found to a human. Just the fact that it's an accessory of a human. You want to get up there, Will, and let's see what you look like up there. Still nobody. Do you see anybody, Will?
Not one person.
Same. Let's move on. Here we are coming up to the world famous Founders Brewing Company, which calls Grand Rapids home. We all know it. It's a place that you can have a great craft beer, maybe some deli food, maybe spend some time with some people. But yet here we are. Nobody. There isn't anybody. Where is everybody? All right, we haven't been able to find anybody, as you can see. But now we can't find Will's hat either. So on our mission to find people, we're going to also look for Will's hat. So maybe we have a plot after all in this story. Who knows? Maybe we'll find somebody. Maybe we'll find somebody with the hat. Kill two birds with one hat.
Yes. What a find. Oh, my heart. I'm so happy.
Would you say this is one of the benefits of having nobody around?
Yeah, no one to steal your hat.
It's been sitting there for about a half an hour.
With no bead. I see the bead! Because nobody's here. Where are all the people?
What's the biggest issue so far, do you think?
Probably not finding any.
There's no people. Yeah, there's no... It seems like there's generally just nobody around.
Where are...
Man, I can't wait to find some people and ask some questions, you know?
To ask all the questions that we have. We have lots of questions.
Lots of questions.
No people.
Just nobody to ask them to. So,
not a soul.
Here we are outside of O'Leary Paint, near Division and Franklin. I'm at the corner of Madison and Pleasant at Pleasant Park, in the southern part of downtown Grand Rapids. Here I am at the world-famous Meyer May House, designed and built by the famous architect Frank Lloyd right here in Heritage Hill, Grand Rapids. Here I am in one of my favorite private abandoned alleys in the city, private parking lot. And what's up, guys? I'm inside of one of my favorite alcoves here on Wealthy Street. And unfortunately, there's nobody here. Still can't find anybody. There's nobody here. Nobody's here. Nobody. Nobody. There isn't anybody. There isn't anybody. Still no people. All we want to do is come around, walk around Grand Rapids, get a pulse of the city, find out what people are up to. There just isn't anybody in the city. You know, I'm out here trying to do a man on street interview and there aren't any men. There's nobody. There's nobody. But we're going to keep looking because we have some serious questions. And when we finally find that person, we're gonna get our money's worth. So, Will, should we keep looking for people? I'm excited, guys. You can probably hear the music in the background. You can feel the vibes. We're at the Winchester on Wealthy Street here in beautiful Grand Rapids, Michigan. And as you can see over here to my right, there's still nobody. There isn't anybody. Nobody. Wait. I think I see someone. Sir. Sir. All right, sir, first off, we found another mustache. We finally found somebody. Sir, what's your name?
Evan.
Evan. Great stash.
Thank you.
We've been scouring the streets of Grand Rapids today, looking for answers. And I have one question for you. Have you seen anybody?
No, nobody.
Well, I appreciate your time, Evan. That's super sweet of you, man.
problem.
Thanks for your time, brother. Yes. Part of the joke has to be that there's a constant expectation that we're actually going to run into somebody.
Yeah, we're eventually going to interview someone we never actually do.
We never actually do, yeah. I mean, it could be a funny joke to really belabor it. And then just so we can get to that last part where I say, have you seen anybody?